Kiki Benny.
Yo, what it do? What it do? How you doing? How you doing? My homie sent me some really, really dope gangsta beats for me to write something to. So he just sent me that one last night. This is my first time listening to it. But he sent me a beat a couple of days ago that I've been playing around with, trying to write a new song. So I'm trying to write a song called Deep State. In the past months and years, it's become a more popular talking point, especially in politics. More and more people are starting to understand what the deep state actually is and how the deep state operates. So I just wanted to try to write some music that helps explain that a little bit better for people who aren't exactly aware of who and what the deep state actually is. So, in my understanding, the deep state is a group of roundtable organizations that are not publicly elected officials, such as the Council on Foreign Relations, the Trilateral Commission, the Club of Rome, the Bilderberg Group, and these roundtable groups basically make our government. They are the true government, in tandem with big pharma, big corporation, and the military industrial complex. Oh, now I can. Oh, it's weird. Sometimes, yeah, my sound is going out on here. This stream, YouTube and Instagram, this stream is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional and I do not hold any degrees or certifications in any field at all. So I always advise you to do your own research. If I say anything that you think may be true, look it up for yourself because most of the time I am completely wrong because I'm a layman and I'm doing this just for fun. Do not believe anything I say because this stream is for entertainment purposes only. This is for Instagram and YouTube. Thank you. Um, but yeah, more and more people are coming online with the understanding of what the deep state actually is. And it's a lot to it. There's a whole lot to this thing because these roundtable groups have been in function for, you know, 80 years, 60 years. And they've ingrained themselves in American politics and policies. And they've been able to position themselves in a way where they have almost total control without people actually understanding who they are or how they function. It's kind of like our money. Most people don't know that the Federal Reserve Bank is not a part of the American government. It's like FedEx, like the shipping company FedEx. They ship packages to your home. And the name of the company is FedEx, as in federal, but they're not a part of our government. FedEx isn't a federal company or organization or a branch of our government, just like the Federal Reserve is not a part of our government. Most people don't really realize that. The Federal Reserve is a privately owned bank that has shareholders. It's a privately owned bank that has shareholders and they have to make profit margins each year. And that's scary to understand that America doesn't actually make its own money. And so I want to try to delve into a lot of these different topics right now, due to the fact that we are on the verge of one of the most controversial political elections in my lifetime. This is going to be a very, very pivotal moment in American history. And I think anybody of voting age should be on a mission to educate themselves as much as possible so they can be as well informed as possible in order to make the best decisions as they possibly can in the next coming months. So, only thing I can do to help is write music. I don't know what else to do, man, you know. So I started just writing a few things. And there was another bar that came to my mind that I want to squeeze in here somewhere. So it says, corporations and the banks run the nation. Military complex and the Council of Foreign Relations. With the wars they wage in Gaza Strip in flames, and we know just who to blame because it probably was the same masterminds who did that thing with the Nord Stream pipeline, ultimate deception, planned it like a white lie. The propaganda keeps the masses falling for the bullshit. Politicians in suits, preachers in pulpits. And that's all I got so far. But I wanted to say something that I could squeeze in with nations, relations, contagious. That's nations, contagious. That's not. It's a similar rhyme, but it's not a solid rhyme. Nations, contagious. I don't know. I wanted to say something like the mind virus is so contagious, it's infecting our social media pages. Cause you can't even scroll through social media without seeing this shit everywhere. Corporations and the banks run the nation's military complex, Council of Foreign Relations, with the wars they rage and Gaza Strip in flames, and we already know, and we know just who to blame because it probably was the same masterminds who did that thing with the Nord Stream pipeline, ultimate deception, playing it like a white lie. Propaganda keeps the masses falling for the bullshit. Politicians in suits, preachers in the pulpits. We'll come back to it. It's something. It's a start. You know, it's a few ideas, a few words here and there. Like I say, I enjoy writing, but writing is definitely a process for me. It is not as easy as drawing or painting or coloring. Putting colors together is way easier for me than putting words together. And I'm a decent writer, like essays. I can do that fairly well, but when it comes to rapping and you have to make your words rhyme and then have it all make sense and coalesce at the end where the rap actually kind of sums up an idea or a topic or kind of sums up a point that you're trying to make, it's way more difficult to do it when it has to rhyme and go to a beat. So like I said, I enjoy it, but it's a tedious process for me. So I'll get back to writing some more this evening before I go to bed, I'll probably try to come up with another couple of lines or something for this. Uh, and yeah, like I say, my buddy always sends me really good beats for inspiration and motivation so that I do have something to write to. And then now with this new AI program, I can just take my lyrics, type it into the AI music generator, and make a song. And I never have to go to the studio. I can just do it in my pajamas. I can do it in my pajamas. So this is the beat that he sent me that I'm writing to. This beat is so fucking epic. Let's get him. Let's get him. Oh. Shit make me feel like a hero. Masterminds who did that thing to the Nord Stream pipeline. Ultimate deceptions, playing it like a white lie. The propaganda, the masses falling for the bullshit. Politicians in suits, preachers in the pulpits. I run up with a full clip. My bad. Yo, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? We about to, I forgot where I'm at. Oh, we're working on the scarf. We're working on his scarf right now. Trying to get some details in this area. So epic. I'm not gonna lie, I've listened to it like maybe 30 times already. Like I say, that's how long it takes me to write. Well, when the first time when I first got it, I was like doing other stuff, so I really wasn't. I was just listening to it for background music. But I had listened to it a lot. I actually fell asleep to it last night, trying to hopefully trying to write something in my sleep. write a verse in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? Let the brain matter do its thing. But I think for the past 15 years, I've been so much in the visual zone and not practicing or being active with writing. It seems even harder now. Like like when I was doing it and that was my thing, like it was already hard then for me. Like it's never been easy. But I guess I was doing it a lot more and recording and going to the studio. And then I was around other people all the time. Me and the crew would always rap together and freestyle together and shit like that. So there was always like the inspiration and that like the vibe was always there that just encouraged you to write and flow better. You know what I'm saying? Like friendly competition amongst ourselves, giving each other really good feedback on what we're writing, or um, even tossing out ideas or words for each other to use. So it definitely is. For me, it's definitely easier when I'm with a group or with some buddies and we're all trying to be creative and write. Like I said, being out of practice for so long and not actively doing it on a daily basis, and now trying to just write a 16, that shit is such a fucking struggle. And I gotta listen to the beat like 100 times before I get like 16 bars. How far we have fallen from the graces of the music gods. But like I always say, also, writing is a very, very good mental exercise just to keep your brain sharp, to keep your literary skills sharp, your vocabulary. Um, Writing actually helps you in real life conversation. Um, the more you can express your thoughts on paper, the better you can verbalize and vocalize your thoughts when needed. So, and there used to be a time, I remember, like, even my generation, like, girls kept diaries and we had to keep journals in school and stuff like that. I'm not even sure if people write as much as we used to on a daily basis. My man MJ won a day. I ain't even got the camera on the thing. The shit been looking at me the whole time. I'm sorry. Keeping my big ass forehead in the screen. Forehead say, I need a close up. I bet you can I can stand in the back and my forehead still have a close up. I could be in the back. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Chilling, bro. You already know, man. As long as I'm in the studio, it's a good time. You know what I'm saying? Everything is okay. Everything is everything, dog. How your day going, man? How you doing, bro? I know you probably at work, still in time. Get this thing on the clock. Look at him, milking it. You say, I love my new job. I bet you do love your new job. Ah, I mean, let me scroll a little Instagram real quick. I be the same way, dog. Same way. I ain't gonna lie, the other day was a slow day. It was a slow day at work. I was on Instagram for like 30 minutes one time. I had to catch myself. I was like, wait a minute. Let me check an email or something. It ain't even lunchtime or nothing. It's like from 9:30 to 10 o'clock. I was on social media. Oh, wait, I just burnt 30 minutes doing nothing. And then like my lunch break, instead of 30 minutes, I took like 45 minutes for lunch because there wasn't no reason for me to rush back. I had one appointment. I had two appointments scheduled today. Scheduled both of them at the same time at 10 o'clock. So one appointment came at 10:16, and I normally go to lunch at 11:30. And the guy, he was there till a little bit after 11, like 11:35 or something. The other appointment never showed. And before I left the office, I just told my coworker, like, yo, if my other appointment come in, don't they gonna have to reschedule, yo? Cause you are more than an hour late. No, I won't be waiting no motherfucker. When I be hungry, I be hungry, bro. And then after I ate lunch and came back, my director was like, ah, if y'all ain't busy, the building is basically empty. If y'all don't got nothing else to do today, y'all could just leave early because Monday's a holiday. So a lot of people took today off, like scheduled a vacation day for today, and then they'll get a holiday on Monday. So that'd be like a 4 day weekend for them. And I do that sometimes. I just didn't think about it this time around. I was like, shit, I should have scheduled my Friday off too and have a goddamn 4 day weekend. That's what my director's like, yo, the office is fucking empty. Y'all ain't got no appointments, man. Y'all might as well just go home. Not telling me to steal time, but, you know? And she ain't say, oh, shorten your hours for the day or nothing like that. She's like, y'all should just leave a little early. And I'm like, Roger, copy that. You don't gotta tell me twice. The drip. What up, bro? And my man Van. So I was able to dip work a little bit early. And you know what that means? I could just come in the studio a little bit earlier than normal. My coworker's like, what you gonna do? Bitch, I'm about to go paint. What you mean? I get to leave early. I'm about to go straight to the studio. Ain't no other option for me. I could go do a lot of other bullshit, but I ain't. I ain't. I'm about to paint at least for a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? Get to, get it in while I can get it in. Get it in. Get it in. Get it in. And then tonight, bro, it's gonna be such a long ass gaming session tonight while I'm burning up them joysticks. Cause I think, if I'm not mistaken, uh, the beta for Black Ops 6 is out for Call of Duty, bro. I think they said come out today or tomorrow. The 30th. It's today. That shit is out today, bro. That's why I don't even want to turn the game on yet, because I know as soon as I turn that bitch on, I'm not getting off that shit for a couple hours, dog. And I seen one TikTok video of a player who had like advanced access to it, yo, my man's what's good? It buffering. As soon as you come here, see they don't be wanting the guys to unite, bro. But I seen one dude play like an early release of the new Black Ops 6, yo. They got 360 aiming now. It's kind of like if you ever played Metal Gear Solid 4 Snake Eater. There's a couple of other shooters that do it where if your character is laying, if you go prone and lay down on your stomach, um, but then in Call of Duty, like when you turn around, it's just your character like spins in a circle flat on their belly. But now it got it where you actually roll on your back and roll over and look like this, so you'll be looking down at your feet when you shooting this way, then roll back on your stomach. They also added another feature where instead of like doing a finishing move on somebody, if you sneak up behind them, Now there's an option to fucking use an enemy as a human shield, yo. So you can sneak up behind the motherfucker and grab their ass, and now take this motherfucker like this. And if you got your proximity chat on, it's like you whispering in their ear, yo. You talk all kind of mad shit to motherfuckers like that, bro. Like, yo, bitch, you make one fucking move, I'm gonna shoot you dead in your fucking head, bro. Now look, I might let you live, but if your homies shoot, they gonna kill you first. Yeah, I gotta get on that shit tonight, yo. I am not lying, yo. So that's why, like I said, I want to get in here, get me a couple of strong hours on the canvas. Cause this is a wrap after the night. Y'all might not see me till Sunday. Because tomorrow, it gonna rain tomorrow too. Perfect excuse. Perfect excuse to stay in the house and just game. Yo, Drip, I appreciate that so much, bro. Thank you, bro. I that's the part that I always look forward to, bro. That's the part you can't buy. You know what I'm saying? You have to earn that shit, and I appreciate the compliments, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't take them shits lightly at all. I really don't, because I see a lot of fucking corny ass shit out there. And motherfuckers be loving it and eating that shit up. I be like, really? And then I just step back and say, well, I just don't understand. You know, I just don't understand. And people like what they like. You know, but for every compliment I get towards my shit, man, it's greatly appreciated, and it's deeply internalized. Trust me, it's deeply internalized, man. And the little compliments like that are like my biggest motivations, dog. It just keeps me going because I know that there are people out there who appreciate it, you know. And I'm not the fastest painter in the world. It takes me a while to get through these things. So I just always am grateful and thankful when other people appreciate the little shit I'm trying to give to the world, you know. Thank you, bro. Um, Yeah, because I see some shit nowadays, man. Modern art is just like, bro. Like my man Kid, yo, like other artists who really do that shit, man, and put the time and conceptualizing and trying to produce something that will outlive us. Something that's not of the time, such as a fad or a trend, but something that will hopefully be able to transcend time. And that's a difficult thing to do, and so artists always have to work at that shit, you know. Um, Once again, it's like the standard go-to analogy for me, but it's the Mona Lisa, probably the most well-known painting in the world, and it's withstood the test of time. It's been here for over 500 years, and it's still a beautiful painting. You know? So we all like. I feel like we should try to seek that one thing that may, if we put enough of ourselves into it, it can be here for a long time. A lot of this new shit, these motherfuckers jumping on trampolines with a piece of chalk or covering themselves in whatever. It's performance art shit. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like I say, maybe I'm just not hip, or I got bad taste, or I might not be educated enough. So that's why I just step back and say, yeah, I don't understand it, and I'll just leave it there. He said, Just say it, bro. You bouncing all around and beating all around. Just say the shit trash, nigga. Most of the shit out there is trash, nigga. Your shit whack, bro. Just tell him. Just tell him. Look him dead in the face and just say, man, your shit whack, bro. And I seen this one other artist today. I never seen this shit before. Bruh. And he got like damn near 1 million followers, and the clip I seen had like 56,000 views, and I just wanted to just type 3 words, yo. This shit trash! Exclamation. And I was like, I can't troll motherfuckers like that because if 57,000 people have viewed it and it has X amount of number of likes, other people like this shit, man. So, and I don't know. I hate when motherfuckers troll me, especially on my YouTube channel. I get a lot of trolls on YouTube, and I just try to figure out trolls like why do you do that? It's so hard for me not to troll motherfuckers sometimes though, because I see why trolls troll. I see why trolls be trolling sometimes. Yeah. Like I said, we're not seasonal artists. I'm not trying to ride a fucking wave. I'm trying to create a wave. Not even a wave. I'm trying to create just a little ripple. Something, a little pebble. But that ripple will expand all the way to the edge. It'll make it to the shoreline. You ain't gotta try to find and ride a big ass wave. That shit gonna come in fast and go out, then it's gone. That ripple will take its time, and it'll get there. Not no damn seasonal artist. You right, bro. This ain't for the season. We in this shit for the duration. You know what I'm saying? We in it for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? This the long game. But I try to respect every artist style, perspective, opinion, and their own creativity. I try to. But when the motherfucker hanging upside down over a spinning canvas and you just got a gallon of paint with a hole in the bottom and you swinging this shit around, I'm like, I don't know what to think of that sometimes. I don't know. Ooh, you want to do that? I'll start another account too, bro. Like, just the trash motherfuckers. Yeah, just have a troll account for trash art, bro. I'm gonna just trash the trash art and let motherfuckers know, like, yo, the shit need to change, man. Y'all need to stop supporting this bullshit, man. Y'all gatekeeping, bootlicking, money laundering ass bitches. That's all this shit is, man. I just know it, man. You telling me you slung some paint on the canvas and did a handstand and smudged that shit in with your feet and you sold that shit for 250,000? Man, who laundering the money? Who laundering the money? Wait, you can't tell me that shit real, bro. You can't tell. Somebody getting over some way. We can go live on YouTube. We can just scroll through motherfucking shit like that right there. This shit is the. Send this motherfucker a message. Yo, burn that shit, nigga. Burn that shit. Put all your art supplies up on eBay now. You don't need to be doing this shit. Next time you get a email from Michaels or Hobby Lobby, unsubscribe that shit, bitch. And you don't need to hear from these people no more. You need to burn all that shit Sell all your art supplies immediately. He painting a bag of shit. This motherfucker. You seen the one? I see this one shit. This motherfucker had like 10 red buckets, 10 little red, like, beach buckets filled to the top with sand, and then all of them are just like stacked on top of each other, filled with sand. And then the bottom bucket, I guess he poked a hole in it and slowly let the sand out until it lost enough sand to cause an indentation, and then the tower of buckets just fell over and spilt sand everywhere. And then when it fell, the whole crowd of people just started clapping like, yo, yo. And I'm like, every one of you motherfuckers are a goddamn moron. You sat here and watched some buckets of sand tip over and fall, and you applauded for that shit. Am I mid the boat guy in a little X shape aquarium that's not even enough room, but he's pedaling, and people are standing around watching that shit, bro, in fascination. It's just like, I wish I could know what it's like to be in your mind at that moment. What the fuck are you thinking other than, I, I, I don't know, I don't know. If I were there in person, like, not knowing what's going on, I would walk by and see that shit, and for like a couple seconds, like, I would walk away like, well, that's dumb as fuck. Just, but you're there like contemplating the significance behind this piece of performance art. I get frustrated just talking about it sometimes, dog, because I see how many hours you put into your shit, bro. I see how many hours other artists put into their shit, and then this motherfucker jump on the trampoline with a piece of chalk. And you gonna call yourself an artist? Then what the fuck am I? What am I then? What am I? What do I call myself? If that's art, then what the fuck am I doing? Well, if you would have went to university, you would realize the deep impact and importance of modern, contemporary, and abstract art. These new branches are built on they're built on bullshit. They're not art movements. They're money laundering schemes, and people get all these fucking grants and paid residencies for what? You're not producing anything of substance. I think that's too light. I need to darken that up a little bit. We should definitely do like some kind of bad art podcast, bro. Mm. We live and study. Yeah. No. No, you fucking scamming people for free rent and a paycheck for nothing. This motherfucker just gave you all this grant money and a free spot to live for a year, and you did what with it? You walked up and down the stairs and just scribbled on a piece of paper as you walked up and down the stairs? Ingenious. Well, I just didn't walk up and down the stairs scribbling. I actually filmed myself walking up and down the stairs scribbling. Hmm. So you're a director too. Okay. is going mad, bro. The world is going mad. Just for the hat is too much for these motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying? They want the instant gratification shit, dog. They want, man, these motherfuckers want everything, and then they want to explain it in a way that don't make no goddamn sense at all, bro. They'll try to explain this shit like you're doing something really deep, and we know you're not. You're not fooling us. And no, I didn't go to fucking art school, but I have seen a Van Gogh in person. I have seen Salvador Dali in person. I have seen a Rembrandt in person. I know what the fuck art look like, bro. I know what art look like, man. Come on, man. You can't tell me. Well, there's not a right or wrong way. That's true for the most part. But you can do shit wrong. Most got trash in them. Most of them got trash in it, bro. The gatekeepers, man. They certain groups of people who get to tell you what is good art, who gets to dictate what artist is worth millions and which artists aren't. They say, and that's a lot of the time it's a bunch of bullshit. That's why I don't too much care to like, I don't know. I used to be really, really big on like gallery and museum crawls. But now I gotta see who's on display. Cause I was in California and went to the MoMA over there, and I swear I got a picture of it too. I swear to God on everything I love, bro. Well, I am happy I went because I saw a uh, damn, why I can't call his name right now. Marshall. I saw Kerry James Marshall in person, but at the same time they had this one display. It was three. They were like maybe like 60 inches on the long side and like 40 inches on the short side, vertical. It was three white canvases side by side, and that's it, bro. That's it. That's it. It was just three white canvases, just three vertical white canvases, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it had a title and everything. I say, man, I might just be too done for this shit, yo. Nate the Great, fucking trash, fucking trash. That shit can get into the MoMA in San Francisco. I say, I just don't. I don't understand. I must be missing something. There's a piece to the puzzle that I just don't get. And there were several pieces in there like that. That's like the dude, Rothko or whatever, man. This motherfucker just put colors on a canvas and that should be like $50 million. Bro, it's a blue canvas. Well, he does it in layers, and it's several layers upon layers upon. I don't give a fuck how many layers he put on it. It came out and it was blue. Yeah, if you get close and you look really deep, you can probably see different layers and I don't give a fuck about that shit. It's a solid fucking color. And I got one art buddy who like defends the shit out stuff like that, yo. He just super defends that shit. I'm like, bruh. And I tell him the same thing. I must be just don't get it. Cause this shit is fucking trash, nigga. Literally, literally anybody can do that. Literally. Anybody can go to any store and get 3 canvases and just keep them blank and hang them on the wall. Anybody can do that. And give it a name, and you can write a fucking a 2-page essay about the canvases representing the emptiness or the hollowness of great despair, you know, during a deep emotional transition in someone's life that's normally not as perceived as most or whatever. And you know, you can go on and on and on and make it sound like something, and in the end, it's still a bunch of bullshit. It's still gonna be a bunch of bullshit in the end. So, Heaven, what up? It's who you know, bro. And that's the thing, bro. I don't need the titles are very cool. I like paintings with titles. But the whole artist explanation of what it means, the art should be good enough where I can look at it and have some type of emotional response, feel some type of connection or nostalgia, or at least be aware of different aspects or what the artist is trying to say throughout the piece. Not when it's just a bunch of paint splattered and scribbly lines, and then you look at it like, what the fuck does this mean? Then you have to read what the artist's interpretation of it, because it's literally scribbles. It's literally scribbles. There's no form, function, no shape to it or nothing. A bunch of scribbles and splatters, and then you have to like just take their word for it. That it's no, this is good art. No, this is really good, and I really put my time and effort, and I really thought about this piece before I scribbled everywhere. And this is why you should like it. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I like your boy Tim Akamori, man. Like this shit, you can look at that shit, and that shit just feels strong and powerful, and the people in his portraits are just vibrant and full of life, and the depth and the texture that he uses on his canvases. Like I love seeing his shit in person, you know. If you look at his stuff online and in pictures, it's really dope. But like seeing it in person, you can it's masterful work, and it's very different, and it's something that's familiar, but has a very unique style and essence to the art, you know. And I think that all artists should try to strive towards that. And instead, a lot of these new age motherfuckers, like you say, just do some bullshit and call it art and expect people to praise and applaud them. I can't do it, man. Yeah, man, the podcast, bro. Hey, me and Sketch already talked about that shit one time too, man. The podcast. We can do like good art, bad art. Um, opinion based. This is just all opinion based. You know what I'm saying? I think too, like I know enough artists, and I know enough talented artists that our own personal opinions. I think we could do really good critiques on some shit.
That's good, man.
Chilling, bro. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's been a while, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, man. So you were talking about those contemporary artists and their paintings, man. To be honest, I've always been on the back side of this because it's like why guys are simply putting canvas. I'm sorry, paint on a canvas, spinning that shit around, spinning that shit around, and then say, "Yo, this is what I made." And again, you see, they don't even put the title are not even that lengthy, but yet still they pay almost thousands of dollars for that shit, and that shit just blows my mind every freaking time.
Every time, dog.
Every freaking time, bro.
Like you say, man, these motherfuckers be linked up and connected with the right people, cause ain't no way in
Yeah,
hell
man.
somebody in their right mind just love that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. I admire the craftsmanship. I admire the skill level. I admire the time and discipline that it takes for an artist to complete a painting, definitely. But look, I mean, when is it going to stop? It doesn't. It won't stop because now that we have AI, people are going to now say some shit, and now it appears right in front of them, and hey, it's art.
That's it. That's
It's
it.
crazy.
I think uh I think people like us just need to just continue pushing like traditional art as hard as we
Yes.
can. Just keep doing what we doing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah. I
saying?
do believe in the traditional part of it because it's a craft that cannot be duplicated. You know, your skill level cannot be duplicated from anyone else.
No.
Um, AI tried to do it. They're fucking up the hands. They're fucking up the eyes. They're fucking up everything else.
Yeah.
But
And
it's
then
gonna get closer sooner or later.
but also with AI, it's very hard to fine tune those images to
Yeah,
your own personal liking. So most AI looks alike and it looks like
I
AI.
like
But
it. Does it
if when
does?
you have your own hand doing the work itself, that's how you produce your own fingerprint where it looks like it's your own. The AI shit is just cookie cutouts and everybody's getting basically the same level quality shit. Like, no, I'm good on that.
Yeah, and even for myself, I've tried the AI several times, tried painting, and I definitely see the resemblance in all the AI images that I
Mm-hmm.
come up with. Even when I put them together to still make them kind of unique, there is still this. I'm not sure what it is, but it's just not something that's kind of that came out of creativity.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll definitely advise persons or creatives to try and put a hand in their art. You know, try and get the skill level up rather than just copying or pasting. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. But I don't know, and I think like these I think the whole like the big part for me is actually the thought process and coming up with the idea like how did you reach this uh how did you get to the point where you're ready to create the art? Like how much
Right.
time actually went
How
into
much
the
time?
thought process? And these motherfuckers paddling a boat inside of a little aquarium, or I seen the one with the two girls. They got a stick tied to their hand, and so that they're just scribbling back and forth. Like how much time do y'all really think about that shit? What the fuck is that? That seemed like a art project y'all had.
I think they call this one performance art though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but at the same time, those that is taking over way more than traditional art, And then with these pieces, like that scribble piece or the guy who jumps on the trampoline, like what are you gonna do with that piece of paper when it's done? Are you gonna auction that off? Is somebody gonna buy that shit? Like I don't know. Like,
Because I'll tell you for sure, they definitely make it look like they're selling it. And if they are selling it, I need to know who the fuck buying it.
yeah, who's buying this shit? I saw this one
Buying
guy. He had a piece of paper with a little teeny square cut out in the paper, and he put it to the canvas and white paint over it so they'll leave these little squares on the canvas, and then he sprayed it with a spray bottle of water, and that's it. That was it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this, man? What are you doing? What is this? I don't. And I'm thinking to myself, like you said, somebody's gonna buy that shit for thousands of dollars too. I just know it.
no, man. And for those who put in the effort, man, you know how many times we have to. Already we're battling with our own ego, being that is my work good enough? And then we see this nigga just putting glue tape or freaking what it called a banana on a canvas.
Just duct taping a banana, bro. Yeah.
I think that they should have like a committee that kind of filters out what is art at a traditional level. By the way, because you can't just come up with some idea and just simply splatter and think, nah, man, it doesn't work like that, bro.
Yeah, I know. One art buddy, she was like, "Oh, I do like 6 or 7 paintings in a day," and I'm like, "What, really though?
What?
You know?"
Abstract. It does abstract.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, you don't put no time or no effort into that shit, at all. You do 6 or 7 in a day. It's just like, how much thought are you really putting into each individual piece? It's like you can't be putting a lot of thought into that shit. That shit don't got no real meaning to it. It's just colors.
And I mean, even the ancients, all the simple art is still considered art because you could tell that they were trying to communicate with someone else. You understand? But then, oh God, just thinking about that shit, man, sometimes just get me pissed off. And it's always on my mind, reason being because I'm on Instagram and I'm looking at other artists and I'm seeing those dumbass contemporary
all
shit.
The time, bro. All the time. I be trying to tell my algorithm, man, don't show me no shit like this.
Yeah, man. I try to hide that shit, but if I do, I'm basically hiding every art shit.
Like, man, this shit right here is wild. What are you getting to this weekend?
This weekend we're supposed to be having this like Labor Day type shit. To be honest, I haven't been in the right space of mind. To be honest, my mom is in the hospital for the longest time battling with COVID, and now she has problems with her heart. So that in itself has delayed me in my creativity. But I tried to do a bit of sketch here and there, but the paint is calling me, man. The paint is calling me, but I just don't know how to apply it.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, you step away from that canvas for a while. It like you say, it start calling for you. Yo.
Yeah, and it's beating me up, man. It's not like, hey, I'm right here, paint me. But it's like, paint me now, you motherfucker.
What the fuck are you doing, bitch? Where the fuck you been at, motherfucker? I feel you, dog.
But one thing for certain, I think it's a pattern that I have like created myself, and I know once I hit that canvas, it's gonna be. It just has to be one of my best. Because I always try to put my best in every painting. I don't try to mimic what I did last week or last year. Mm-hmm. I always try to put something extra on there. Like yourself, because you always painting, there's always something new. So I'm sure the next canvas you put on is going to be something, great.
Always trying to push yourself, bro.
Yeah, man. That's what I like. I like different shit. I like different. So what's your weekend gonna be like though?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'll probably just sit around and do a lot of gaming this weekend. We got like some not terrible weather, but it's just gonna be like rainy most of the day tomorrow. I think even Sunday is gonna be like mostly fucking cloudy, and I don't think we're gonna get like a good day again until like Monday. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I probably just be a hermit this weekend and stay my ass in the damn crib. Cause this the kind of skies we got, bro. Like this the weather right now. It's gonna be like this all day today, all day tomorrow. It already rained a little bit today.
It looked like it about to rain.
Yeah, they say like at least half the day tomorrow we're gonna get like little drizzles. Uh, that shit ended. That shit ended my damn live stream. Well, it was perfect time. I gotta piss like a motherfucker.
This is amazing. 9-year-old boy who kept getting in trouble.
Kiki Benny.
Damn, Booze, I missed the whole time you was in here, bro. I hate when I do that. He's like, what you talking about now? trying so hard not to add more paint to this palette, but I might have to. What time is it? How long we been here? A little over an hour. I don't know. I have an inspection at 3 o'clock. To see if the work permit can come down from the front. Damn. As a matter of fact, I might need to go straighten up a little bit. I don't know how many people are gonna be here. I know one guy, one of the contractors is coming, but I don't know who else is coming. I guess the house is pretty squareable. It's not messy. But they said they'll be here at 3. That's 30 minutes from now. And like I said, I'm getting to the point where I need to add some more paint on here, and I don't want to do it now if I'm gonna wrap up soon. I'd just rather have fresh paint on there tomorrow. Or yeah, in the morning. All right. All right. Let me try to do a little bit more. A little bit lighter than that, maybe. All right, let me get my butt up out of here. Appreciate y'all chilling with me in the studio. I'll catch y'all next time.